Sam Heughan's mother is adamantly against his relationship with Caitriona Balfe. Sam Heughan stepped from the theatre lobby into the small foyer where Caitriona Balfe stood, soft lights illuminating her face. They had just starred in an independent film together, and in that moment, Sam felt something special. What started as a back-and-forth conversation via email and text messages grew into a meeting in Glasgow, a lunchtime snack at a small cafe along the Clyde. They shared their passions for acting, books, art, and even their childhood secrets. The relationship was kept a secret for a while, until it became impossible to hide their feelings any longer. Caitriona was captivated by Sam's kindness and confidence. Sam was captivated by her charm, humility, and passion. Love blossoms naturally, but happiness seems to be enough to cover up all worries. The invisible wall called Mother Sam, behind the peaceful scenes, is a very tense relationship between Sam and his mother, Margaret Heughan, a serious, traditional woman who has experienced the pain of separation when her husband died early and had to raise her children alone. She gave Sam the whole world, always teaching him to value honor, work and career above all else. When Sam revealed that he was dating Caitriona, Margaret did not react strongly at first. But when the news broke to the Scottish media, Sam Heughan and his co-star secretly in love, Margaret felt worried. She started researching Caitriona's profile. Everything was fine, the actress was beautiful, talented, but there was no Scottish blood in her family. That made her worried. Would her children be distracted? Would this love last? Margaret kept a close eye on the news, tabloids, gossip columns, even fan forums. It seemed to her that Caitriona's fans were treating the relationship as a PR stunt. Some of the comments were sarcastic. Is Sam taking advantage of his co-star's spotlight? Margaret became concerned that her son was being drawn into a damaging relationship. The first confrontation, one autumn evening in Edinburgh, Sam decided to invite his mother to his house to talk things out. They sat by the fireplace. Margaret kept her cool, holding a cup of tea. Sam said honestly, "I love Caitriona. She's not just a co-star, she's someone I want to build a home with." But Margaret replied coldly, "It's easy to love, Sam. But loving in the spotlight is different from loving in real life. This isn't just about you, it's about our family image." She raised concerns about paparazzi and gossip, asking Sam to stop before it's too late. Sam tried to explain. Caitriona was simple, sincere. She didn't care about scandal. But Margaret wasn't satisfied. She talked about family traditions, about the remote countryside where she had lived in the Highlands, and about her fear that Caitriona would lure Sam into the strange world of showbiz. The conversation ended in tension. Sam was angry, saying his mother was underestimating his feelings. Margaret insisted on family life and values. Struggling in silence. After that, Sam and Caitriona continued to live a normal relationship, going for walks, meeting friends, doing charity work. But Margaret secretly objected. She did not appear on occasions with Caitriona. She timidly refused to go to the movie premiere where they appeared together. Sam felt on her mother's side but also felt hurt for Caitriona. Caitriona, although understanding, was still hurt. "You certainly did not forget to tell your mother the truth, that I love you, and that I did not take advantage of you." Sam tried to reassure her. "You don't have to worry, you don't need your mother to accept us being together." Caitriona kept silent for a while. Then one day, she sent Sam a long letter, telling about her youth, about the failures that made her feel unworthy of loving anyone. But then Sam appeared in her life like a light, and she could not refuse that feeling because Sam's mother had not accepted it. Sam sat in his room reading the letter, his eyes filled with tears. He knew what to do. Strategy to win Margaret's heart. Sam decided to change tactics. No more arguments, no more quarrels. He made a series of small but sincere actions to prove to his mother, Caitriona was not just a girlfriend but a person with a heart, with morals, who truly loved his son. He invited his mother and Caitriona to have a family dinner at his mother's house, but an intimate, unpretentious one. Caitriona arrived early, helping Margaret set the table, bringing a bouquet of pleasant herbs from the garden. She gently asked Sam's mother what her favorite spices were. When her mother opened up about her childhood, Caitriona listened respectfully. The conversation gradually eased. Caitriona shared her profound views on art, talked about Scotland, which she considered her second home, and knew a few Gaelic words that made Margaret laugh easily. After dinner, Margaret watched Sam and Caitriona standing side by side for a small photo, looking at Caitriona's sincere eyes with Sam in the warm light. She thought to herself, there was a solid love hidden behind the halo, financial and charitable challenges. Another time, the Heughan family held a fundraiser at Margaret's house to support an orphanage in the Highlands. Sam invited Caitriona to host and speak directly to the guests. At first Margaret was worried that Caitriona was just an actress with a reputation, but when Caitriona stepped on stage, gently and sincerely sharing the story of the orphanage, she was deeply moved. Margaret saw that she was not just a famous face but a person with a heart. Caitriona drove to each table, asking about Margaret's relatives, chatting with gratitude. When the fundraiser was a success and the orphanage raised more money than expected, Margaret refused to accept the compliment that she was the one who created the warm atmosphere. A week later, Margaret quietly called out to Sam, "You did the right thing." Sam was silent, then said, "I hope you understand, no matter what, she always considered my family the most important thing." The final agreement, acceptance. One spring morning in Aberdeen, as Margaret and Sam walked through the pastel-colored flower garden, she said, "Sam, you know I was against it. I was afraid you would get hurt. But through what I saw, her sincerity, her kindness, the way she loved you, I realized I was wrong." She continued, "If one day we decide to go further, get married, have children, I hope she understands the value of family, our traditions." Sam held her mother's hand, her eyes filled with tears. "Caitriona will do everything. And more, Mom." Margaret smiled for the first time in months. "I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. You just wanted me to be happy, and now I believe you made the right choice." The next day, Margaret unexpectedly asked to meet Caitriona alone at the old tea house in Aberdeen's Old Town. She arrived, a little shy, but Margaret took her hand and said, "Caitriona, thank you for keeping my son's heart. I never thought I would say this. I congratulate you for being with my son." Caitriona burst into tears, holding Margaret's hand. "A day like today, I've waited a long time. I'm truly grateful to you." The end closes one chapter, opens a new one. A few months later, Sam and Caitriona announced their engagement. Sam's mother was present at every family photoshoot, smiling proudly. The press reported, Sam Heughan's mother officially endorses his relationship with Caitriona Balfe, after a storm. Marginal commentaries turn, no more criticism, but instead praise for the way the Sam family has found acceptance. Amid the Highland summer landscape, the family gathers for a cozy engagement ceremony. Margaret hands her son a traditional tartan, in the family colors, and says, "She's part of our family now. Let's cherish it." Sam is tearful. Caitriona smiles softly. Though all is fiction, the story conveys the message. Acceptance within a family can come slowly but strongly, when we are patient, sincere, and give others time to see the truth. My heart is beating. The love between Sam and Caitriona is more than just a mutual affection. It's a connection between generations, between communication and empathy.